Randall Hughes with GodGlorified.com, continuing our Bible proof that the doctrine of the Trinity is not the God of the Bible, that God is not a Trinity. And believe me, I've read through some of the descriptions or comments thus far, and I'll just tell you, I'm not just taking one verse, and I've got many more verses to try to cover. I'm limited by a 3-minute short to try to get information out to you and try to put enough and prayerfully ask God to help me to put enough in each video that will capture your heart enough to say, I want to see what this guy has to say. And we're getting into some really good stuff now. There's so much I could do. I'm not just taking one isolated verse. We're going to go ahead and jump to the book of Revelation because I believe it is the most revealing book about who Jesus Christ is. And that is because that is what the book is about. A few years back, I sat down to read, and I was at the book of Revelation in my reading, and I just felt the Spirit say to me, as I read the first 5 verses, which the first 5 words, the first 5 words are the revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave to him, and it keeps on going, to give unto his servants and whatever. And those 5 words resonated in my mind. And to me, that is an amazing statement to open the last book of the Bible and call it the revelation of Jesus Christ. If God is a Trinity, I love you folks. It doesn't matter what you believe about God. It matters to me. That's why I'm doing this. But irregardless, I love you no matter whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Whether you believe the Bible or don't believe the Bible, whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, I love you, and I am wanting to share what I believe God has shown to me as truth. And I just believe if you knew everything I knew about the Bible, about the Trinity, about what the Bible says about God, you would not believe the doctrine of the Trinity. And so I'm trying to get everything out there that I can. I believe that the Bible itself is the greatest evidence, but there's even evidence from history that is so compelling that you've got to consider when you understand and know some of the ways that it all came about, knowing the origin of it, when it was first proclaimed at the Orthodox level. It took over 500 years to get it at the level that it is where you believe it today. Everything before that was considered heresies, and it wasn't until the start of about the 2nd century that it really kind of started to take off. And at that time, it was the absolute minority. Just ask Tertullian. And I'll try to get some of those quotes out to you soon. But Revelation 1:1 is evidence God is not a Trinity.